All right, so we are back at the pull apart. I've made one stop off already and got myself a Toyota steering wheel. This is one that I passed on in the past because it's got this like stuff on here. And honestly, I thought, man, I guess it got so hot somehow it like melted the pleather or something. I don't know what I was thinking. But the last time that I was here, a young lady, I pointed that out. I was talking to somebody, and this young lady that was here looking at a 4Runner said that's actually not what that is. That is actually just it, like grime built up. And so while today is 50% off, I'm gonna take a gamble, and this will be, you know, a $10 gamble. Not a big deal, but I'm gonna check out this thing and see if I can get it cleaned up and make some money off of it. I've got an old Eclipse here. Had an well, I guess it still has a AEM intake on it. That's kind of cool. Got some dented front fenders. You never know you're going to find a junkyard as far as like what people have modded and stuff. The fake carbon fiber. Huh. Anyway, so here we are. I didn't show you guys the steering wheel because I've done it before, and well, it's pretty basic, but yeah, let's see what we can do. Well, that's good news. So here in this LL Bean Subaru Outback, it does have, it does have a wood and leather steering wheel. It's just a bit not good though, which is a shame. I think these are made by Momo. Momo does do a lot of the wheels for Subaru, and if this is in better shape, I'd love to get it, but the leather's just a bit rough here. You got some tears. I mean, just overall, the leather is not good quality. And if I'm being honest, and this is kind of wild to say, but I feel like when I look at similar years in Toyota, as I do a lot of those, the leather holds up better for some reason. I don't know. Maybe these have much more miles. I don't know. But I would love to have this, but it's kind of gross. So in the end, this is the last car I'm going to check out. I looked at that Celica over there and that TC there. In the end, I only have two items. The steering wheel and that cold air intake that I mentioned earlier. I figure that might be like $5 or so. I'll pick it up and see, you know, and then this, I'll take a gamble on that crustiness there. One last thing I'll say before I go home is that Pull Apart now has free water. They have this out here. They want their customers to stay hydrated. I think that's really great that you have a junkyard that is caring about genuinely caring about the health of their customers. So shout out to Pull Apart for offering some free water, because it is so important to stay hydrated out here. It gets hot, it gets humid. But anyway, let's go home. Let's clean this up and see if it actually turns out decent. That'll be the last little bit of this video. Our old pal is still here. All right, so here we are at the, let's say the 12 o'clock position of the steering wheel, and kind of show you here where I'm looking. This is the 12 o'clock position, and it is pretty gnarly looking. I just did a little test on the side, but I want to show you this. So here we are. It looks like so scaly. It looks terrible. I took a basic washcloth and water. That's it. And I was working over here, and it was coming off. But I want to do a little test. I'm going to scrub on this for a few. Again, just water in this washcloth. And let's see what happens in about a minute. All right, that's going to be my little goal, is let's take 1 minute, see what happens. It's been about 1 minute. Water, washcloth, and it's gone. Now there is like kind of some discoloration that I can see, and it may not show up on the screen well, but all of that grossness, like that right there, all that grossness, sorry, just kind of wipes away with very minimal effort, honestly. Still got a little piece there. So this kind of changes things for me. The reason I say is because I passed on the steering wheel multiple times. Like, it's been there for a while. I've passed on it multiple times and like, oh no, it's messed up, move on. But today I saw it and I thought, maybe she's right. Let me take a gamble. By the way, it cost me $8 and that intake pipe cost me $7. The whole thing was $19.40. So like, not much money at all. I got 2 vents and that, so not much money for 20 bucks. But I'm gonna clean this up and then it'll be good to go. Like, yeah, so there you go, guys. Just clean it up. It's just dirt. Gross. Y'all take care.